Hey guys, it's Hawkeye, and I'm back with another episode of the Fisherman Fishing Planet. And I wanted to let you guys know the Fisherman Fishing Planet actually did have a St. Patrick's Day event. For some reason or another, when I first tried to install it or tried to go into it, it did not install. So I kind of thought they did not have it going on. And after I had actually gone through almost everything in regards to the event with Fishing Planet Classic, I came in here and it started loading. And what's neat about it, there's still plenty of time. It says I've gotten, well, I initially had 10 days. So you might want to go in and check it, guys, because honestly, this is a good way in this particular version of Fishing Planet to make some serious Baitcoins, because unlike the Fishing Planet Classic, if you catch the Rowdy bass and the Leprechaun fish, you get 2 Baitcoins for every one that you get. 2 Baitcoins instead of 1. And it's more like it was a couple of years ago. I mean, the horseshoe races are taking place in multiple waterways, including the Tiber River, which I just checked on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to complete it because it's really hard. But the Leprechaun's Favor, I was able to complete that one on Mudwater, and Leprechaun's Favor 2, I was able to complete that in the Heron, and the same fishing spots work. So guys, I would check on it. Basically, what I would do is I would go into the videos I just did for Fishing Planet Classic, kind of apply the same rules in regards to where you fish, and you're going to catch them here. Only difference is you're going to get 2 Baitcoins for every 1 that you get. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, I am on this part of the map. Let me see if I can pull this up here. There is a little tributary that comes off of here. I like to fish here for a variety of things, and I brought my boat in here because I just did the horseshoe race. Didn't finish it. It was a little tough, but I'm gonna see if I can't catch one of these guys to see if I can show you what I am talking about, because I've got to get 11 leprechaun fish on Tiber. Now, like the Fishing Planet Classic version, you don't have to get that many of them. It's a completely different set of missions. So it's more like what it was about maybe a couple of years ago as opposed to what it is now. The horseshoe race on Fishing Planet Classic takes place totally on Emerald Lake now. Here it takes place on several waterways. Since you have a little more access and basically ability to move around, I guess. So I'm going to see if I can't get another one of these guys so you can just see what I'm talking about. Of course, now they're not going to bite. That's the way things usually work. But I thought I'd try fishing here just because this is kind of a different location for fishing. And if not, we might move on to another spot just to... Yeah, the water is not very deep here. That might be part of the problem. There we go. And it's a lot easier to get the baits that we need for this too. Anytime the first time you catch a leprechaun fish, they give you 25 drunken worms. First time you catch a rowdy bass, they give you 25 bully grasshoppers. That's something they don't do in the Fishing Planet Classic. Basically, it has the same features, but things are a lot more accessible in this particular version. It looks like I'm getting a bite, so hopefully got me a leprechaun fish here. Come on, don't quit on me now. Pain in the butt's gonna quit on me now. Doggone it. Well, if things don't improve here soon, because I was just trying this location out because it was different more than anything else. Yeah, I think what I'm... Wait a minute, I'm getting a bite now. Let me see here. Come on, do it again. There we go. Alright, we've got a Drunken Worm on this one, so we should get a Leprechaun fish. And there you go, look at that. 2 Baitcoins. 2 Baitcoins. I'm telling you guys, this is how to get the Baitcoins you need to move forward in this game. Take advantage of it. And as soon as you can get it loaded, if you've got 10 days, you can get a lot of these guys. Whether you take part in the events or not, it makes no difference. Honestly, it's just a matter of... Let me go ahead and come over here. I'm going to not deal with a boat at this time, but this is a good spot for these guys, honestly. That was where I was located right at the point earlier. I went sailing down there, and the main reason I did that is because there was a pot of gold down at the end of that. Actually, you can see almost see the little rainbow over there. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and put our rod pod down here. I'm going to go ahead and set these out. Whoops, wrong one. These guys are not that far out. I'm going to go ahead and set this out over here because that's seems to be a really good spot for these guys. But I do have to get another 8 leprechaun fish on this particular waterway, and then I need to get 10 rowdy bass on the Everglades. So the missions are they're not very different, but they're somewhat different. The first 2 are exactly the same. First ones are Mudwater River, the second one is Neheran River. Same amount of rowdy bass and leprechaun fish, but after that it all changes. And I believe that's what the setup was a couple of years ago. And then they made some changes to everything, but I'm just curious. I don't know if you can complete this even at a low level or not. I'm kind of curious to see. You may be able to. As I said in the Fishing Planet Classic, you can only go so far because you can't get to Blue Crab Island or to whatever that is about willows. But here you can, as far as I know. Actually, I think I might move on to a different spot because there is a spot that's a little bit better than this one. It's a spot where the Wells catfish can be caught. It's over here at the float and feeder heaven. This is the best spot for catching these guys, honestly, at least at this particular waterway. You don't really have to throw it out too far. It shouldn't have to go out too far to get these guys. Wait a minute, before I do that, let me check the peak period here. Okay, we're already in the peak period. We might want to go ahead and advance it to 7 p.m. This will probably increase our odds of catching them. Sometimes, though, with the events, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference, truthfully. But anything to help, honestly. Okay, I'm going to throw it whether I see activity, and it seems to work, even for these guys. I've got it set for about 40 inches. Oh, there we go. Didn't take too long. I think we've got a rowdy bass off this one. We don't need that, but hey, it's 2 extra Baitcoins. All the Baitcoins we can get is going to help. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark this, only because I'm going to go ahead and mark this just because save me the trouble of guessing where to throw this. So I caught him right there. Should hold true for the leprechaun fish too. There we go. I think we got us another one. I'm hoping this is actually a leprechaun fish because we need those. Yep, it is. There we go. It's 4 of 11. Anyway, what you basically need to do is just keep at it. Sounds like I was getting another bite, or at least the start of one. And there we go. I think this might be a rowdy bass, though. I saw kind of a flash of orangish red. Yeah. And I've got one on the other one, too. Even though it's not part of the mission, these guys are still worth 2 Baitcoins. Well worth your while. There you go. And this one is getting a bite too. Hopefully it's a leprechaun fish. Come on. You know you want to. Well, looks like he quit, but this one started. So let's get this guy in. There we go. Leprechaun fish, 16 pounder, almost 17 pounder. Yeah, as far as I know, I don't think there's any lure that will catch these guys. I have not caught one off of a lure. And sometime in the past, they used to have well, some type of lure that would catch them. Honestly, I don't remember what it was called. Like a shamrock lure or something like that. But if you look in here, it was a spoon of some kind. Yeah, I don't think I have it in here. Might have been in Fishing Planet Classic, I don't remember. It's too bad too, because that would save you a lot of cash, that's for darn sure. Of various types, Clover Coins, Baitcoins, whatever. Sometimes these guys will hit one right after another. Sometimes there's some lulls. You just gotta be patient, guys. But, like I said, 2 Baitcoins for each fish. That's double what you get in Fishing Planet Classic. I really wish Fishing Planet Classic would go back to this type of format. Giving you Baitcoins, double the Baitcoins for these events. Giving you Baitcoins for uniques. I don't know, maybe they will eventually. Here we go. Got another one here. I think it's a Rowdy bass, though. It is. Yeah, generally they go for the bully grasshoppers, but they'll also get the drunken worms occasionally. It seems like my luck has been going for the Rowdy bass here. They seem to be very, very big here. This particular spot. Come on. I wonder if this guy's a little bit bigger than the average Rowdy bass. I am getting a bite off of my float rod, though. If it goes under, I'm going to switch these, but so far, it's just pecking at it. God bless. Got him into 30 feet, and then he... Okay, I think I may have to. Let's go ahead and get this guy in. We can always pull him, the other one in a second. There we go, we got him. Makes 6 of the 11, so they're more than halfway there. And we can still get this guy in. How damn big is this fish? Okay, he is taking out again. Damn. Okay, when he gets to the surface, that's when I need to really hammer it to him here. No, he's not a record. I was sure he was. 2 Baitcoins each. That is so how it should be on the other one. Okay, let's throw this one out here again. Wait a minute. There's a lot of activity over there. Let's see what happens if I throw it over here. Okay, I'm getting... Uh-oh, something. One of them is snagged. I'm not sure. I think it must be this one. Yep. Sometimes that means you lose the bait too, so I want to be sure that gets recast. You know, sometimes when they bite on your bottom rod, they'll get it snagged, which pretty much eliminates your ability to catch anything until you unsnag it. Things seem to be somewhat quiet at this point. We still have 5 more leprechaun fish to get. We will get them. I'm telling you, usually, I think I got a response from one of my viewers that said, how long does it take when you go off, you know, basically you're no longer recording to catch these guys? It's really not that long, but I would say an hour maybe in some situations. It just really depends, because in some of these missions I have gotten them done very fast. Sometimes under 20 minutes. Other times it's taken me an hour or more. Just depends on where you're fishing, and a lot of times the weather that's going on, how they catch, you know, what the catch rate is. But all I can tell you is be patient. There's going to be a little bit of sitting and wait for something to happen. It just happens. I mean, it's in real life, it's just the same way. But I am going to try to keep throwing this in new locations, because sometimes if you move it to where you see a lot of splashing, that will improve your catch rate. There we go. I'm not so sure this is a... Yeah, it is. I wasn't sure if it was a leprechaun fish. He seemed to be fighting pretty darn good, but we're still getting them. I haven't found the perfect spot for them here. Just, I have in most of the other waterways, but here, not so much. But I am going to see if I can't catch some other fish while I'm here. Maybe pay for the trip. That means brown trout, brook trout, and these narrow spoons almost always will attract them. Especially at the end of the day. If this doesn't, I'll try the smaller ones. Nope. We got one. Yeah, it's definitely a trout. Trout have a definite fighting pattern. They tend to jump and lose tension. That's a marble trout at 5:30, and we've got another one here while we were doing that. Nothing wrong with that. Oh boy, might be a rowdy bass. It's really fighting hard. I don't mind, like I said, I don't mind getting them because of the Baitcoins, but at the same time, I really was hoping to complete the missions a little sooner than this. Yeah, it's a rowdy bass. They seem to be going for just about anything at this point. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, it's a rowdy bass. Well, he does not want to be caught. You little bugger. Walk over here and get him this way. Damn, this guy is a fighter. Yeah, sometimes these guys are tough. Okay, let's put a little more tension on him here. I'm getting fed up with this behavior. Come on, we're done. We are done. Come on. Damn, this is a tough fish. He better be a personal best. No? 23 pounds. I've gotten bigger than that. He just was a hell of a fighter. Jeez. Ooh, level 41, guys. Level 41. That means I've gone up to another level on a rod stand. Got the cat boxer. Bigger titanium leaders. And the unique gainer. Catch a certain number of unique fish. Unique fish? I guess they count as unique fish. I don't know. I'll take that, though. Have no problem taking that. All right. Let's see here. I've got this narrow spoon, and they are biting off these really good. The marble trout did anyway. The marble trout were biting off these narrow spoons. Yeah, I know I could use the float fishing for these guys, but I figured, you know, might as well get a little bit of cash while I'm here. That's the thing. When we go to all these lakes, we're spending money, and even though we're getting Baitcoins, we're not getting cash to replenish for the trip. There we go. Got us another one. This is actually a very good spoon. Trophy marble trout, 1,016. It's not bad. 6 pounds. Let's see what we can get over here, guys. Yeah, this is actually a very good spot, especially on this particular version of Fishing Planet. There we go. Okay, this is a good sized fish. Unique European brown trout. 8 Baitcoins, guys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and mark that. For future reference. Got him with the lift and drop. Narrow 3/4 spoon, the green one. Yeah, we're going into nighttime here. So I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this off again. Well, we got something, but it's not as big as that one was. I think we might have a grayling here. Nope, European brown trout. Just a regular one. They do like that lure, that's for sure. Alright, guys. Well, I'll tell you, I don't think we're going to get any more of these guys, but I think I've kind of shown you the ideal here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and be sure to try the missions, guys. Try to pull it up, see what you can do. Hopefully you'll have the amount of days that I have, and you'll be able to get enough Baitcoins to really be able to do something with some of this stuff. But anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.